Ahoy, friends. It's sometime after 4 in the morning in Ohio, and I am prepping the game room in my basement for painting. I have a whole bunch of giant shelves arriving from IKEA in a few days, and so I want to get this room painted, and I'm probably going to stain the floor so that we can get those in place and this room will be done for a while. So eventually I'll put down actual flooring here, and I've got flooring picked out that I want to put in the main space, which is out there. But I don't know what I want to do in this room yet, and I'm not made of money. So I gotta kind of, what can I do in the meantime that I can live with for a while? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably stain the floor brown. Now, before I decide on that for sure, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and I'm gonna go see what's on their mist tint aisle. It's like, for instance, most of the house paint I buy is like $40 a gallon. It's expensive. But if you're not picky about the color, you can go to their mist tint shelf and you can get, a $40 gallon of paint for $9. So I'm gonna try and see if they have. The last time I was there, they had some stains for the floor. So I'm gonna see if I can find something like that because the idea in here is I don't want to paint this room completely. I hate this blue, but I'm gonna use the blue as an underlayer. I brought up some extra paint that I had from the projects I was working on in Alabama, and I'm just gonna kind of dry brush and do like a painterly artistic thing in here. The concept for this room is the game room in my gaming company's pirate theme. So the concept for this room is basically like like the pirate's chamber or cave or something. Like this is where we meet to plot things and to test and to play stuff. So I've got a cosmic green color that I'm going to dry brush on the walls, and then probably then tone it down and age it a little bit with a cream, and then I also have a brown. And so I just want the walls to have kind of like a layered effect so that it looks like, years of different colors being painted on the walls and then just kind of like aged away. And then in terms of like long-term plans for this room, so I'll stain the floor, which will make the floor look a lot better and give me more practice with staining floors, since I recently did one for the first time and it was really cool. Um, but I don't know what kind of flooring I want to do in this room because this room, it has a different color paneling in it than the other space. So the other space has a darker wood paneling, and I'm going to put white faux wood flooring down on the bottom to help make that room feel airier and stuff. But this room, I don't think white would fit with the theme. I think it needs to be dark. So I think this flooring will be different, but because I'm not 100%, I'm just going to stain it for now and then decide on the flooring later. So yeah, getting this room painted, which should be pretty darn fast once I get everything masked. And then I've got a bunch of calyx shelves coming from IKEA. Those are the big ones that are pretty deep that have all the squares in them. So I've got enough room on this wall for 3 of those, and then there'll be a little space left over. And I haven't decided if I'm going to center them on the wall and have a little space on each end yet, which is probably what I'll end up doing, or if I want to basically like butt one shelving unit up over there. I'd lose a corner, but it would create more of like a built-in look. So I'll figure that out once the shelves arrive. But I can't wait to get this space done, to get all my games on the shelves, to be able to use this table not only for games, but this is going to be the main space where I do my art and my workshop stuff, and I'm about to start working on some paper mache projects and things like that, and having like a nice big workspace will make that a lot easier. So here's hoping I can get all of my projects done before Christmas.